I want to bring back Congressman Jim Jordan of the great state of Ohio. And so here are the two different ways. There's the way that it costs us zero, not factual. The way that it's really $1.75 trillion, not factual. And then you've got, well, you know what? The Wharton Business School looked at it, and here's some facts.
Yeah, no, I'm thankful for the Wharton Business School giving us that number but frankly, the American people knew it didn't cost 1.7. They knew it didn't cost zero, as Joe Biden said. They knew it didn't cost 1.75 trillion. They knew it cost more. 4 trillion is the number. So look, it's ridiculous. Let's hope it doesn't pass. Here's what I know, Harris. 4 separate times now, the Speaker of the House has said that on this date we're going to pass this legislation, and 4 times it hasn't happened. She's 0 for 4. Twice she summoned the President of the United States to Capitol Hill to close the deal. He's 0 for 2. So they're 0 for 6. I hope this week makes it 0 for 7, because this legislation, as Leader McCarthy was pointing out, is not good for the country. It's only going to exacerbate all the other problems the Biden administration has created in just 10 months.
So the president, a short time ago, knowing that Colin Powell's funeral was coming up on his schedule, we all have a schedule, said that he was going back to his office and was going to try to work on some of this. What is bigger than his legislative agenda to him right now?
Well, I mean, I don't know, but all I know is everything he involves himself in turns out to be bad. The border is chaos. Crime is up in every major urban area in our country. Prices are going through the roof. Inflation everywhere. Price of energy. We went from energy independence to the spectacle of the President of the United States begging OPEC to increase production. So, and of course, yesterday he couldn't remember. He didn't know that his Justice Department was giving people $450,000 who came into our country and broke the law and came into into America. So I guess maybe he didn't know where he was going today, whether he was going back to his office to make calls or going to General Powell's ceremony.
Maybe he's picked up the extra added skill on a Friday of multitasking. We shall see. But the point that you just made is, I don't know how much more difference he can make on the phone. And there is nothing bigger than his agenda to him, apparently, because he's tried so many times and it has failed. I want to get to this. A big development in the special counsel John Durham's investigation now, and of course still looking into the origins of the Trump-Russia probe. Federal agents have arrested a Russian national who was a key source for a former British spy, Christopher Steele's widely discredited dossier. Break it down for us, Congressman.
Well, I think it's important to understand this indictment and the one that happened a few weeks back with Mr. Zussman. Both of these are not about these individuals lying to John Durham and his investigative team. They're about the original lies they told back in 2016 and 2017 to the FBI that started this charade that was the Trump-Russia investigation. So Durham is going to the source when it all began. And both of these individuals, Zussman and Danchenko, have ties to the Clinton campaign. So I think it's interesting. You know, it was President Trump who was working with Russia. That was baloney. But in fact, it was the Clinton campaign who was cozying up to Russia and people who had influence with Russia. That, to me, is the irony of all this. So I'm actually encouraged that we're actually going to hold people accountable who did wrong and put our country through this 3-year ordeal that was based on garbage dossier and the garbage information that Zussman took directly to the FBI.
Well, and further eroded the public trust in government overall.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to know if people want to know the truth about what happened, people always want to know the truth about what happened when it doesn't jibe with what they're being told.
Yeah. No, I mean, the idea that government gets weaponized to come after people with different political views, like when the IRS a few years back went after conservatives, like what the Justice Department when they went after, and then, of course, what Merrick Garland did just a month ago, October 4th, with his memorandum to say we're going to set up an apparatus to spy on parents and go after parents at local school board meetings who are simply going there to say we don't want racist, hate America curricula taught to our kids. That's what concerns Americans. And again, that's why they spoke out so loudly on Tuesday evening in Virginia.
Wow. Congressman Jim Jordan, always great to have you in focus. Thank you.